We're living dangerously today, and I've got the gloves on for a good reason. That's right. We're going to talk about this plant behind me right here. This one right here that I've got. This is the deadly water hemlock. Yes, but there's no water here, but that's okay. It grows on the edges of fields, which I'm at the edge of, and it grows near the water and near creeks and near damp areas. Since the woods are right here, it keeps it more damp than it does out here in this part of the field, out that way. So the water hemlock can grow right along the edge here. I'm going to show you one of the leaves. I'm going to pull up here closer so you guys can get a look at the leaf structure on this. All right. Now, I suggest that you study the water hemlock and understand this. Why? Well, the water hemlock has been known to kill within 15 minutes. And it also has been known to take, 90 some hours, so a few days. It's not a plant you want to ingest because the cure for this is almost as bad as the plant itself. And either one, the plant or the cure, can kill you. Not a good way to go. You have to suffer through vomiting and having respiratory problems. You also have seizures and all kinds of nasty things that go on with this plant. People confuse this plant for wild carrot, which it is a family member of the wild carrots. That's right. So parsnips and other things get confused as this plant. This plant, if you pull this out and you were to cut the bottom root of this plant, or down near the very base and trunk of this plant, you'll find that it has hollow sections down in there. I would not handle the plant without gloves. Even myself, I'm handling it with gloves. How poisonous is this? This is not a very big plant. This is only maybe 2 foot tall. They get up to 8 feet. Yes, an 8-foot plant. So, with this and the possibility of it growing that large, just the roots from this plant. If a cow came along in this pasture and pulled this plant up and ate just the roots off of it, it would kill the cow. Guaranteed, it would kill the cow. The concentration for most of this plant, the most poisonous part of the plant, is the roots. So, Rich, why would you tell us these things? Well, I don't want you to confuse this plant with a wild carrot or a wild parsnip, which are edible. This one is not, and sometimes it gets confused with it. Also gets confused with cow parsnip and other things that grow right along in the edge of the field with this plant. Get the wrong one, die. Okay? Not good. You need to know the good from the bad. However, there's always a however, isn't there? There are studies going on as we speak on possibility of using this plant for very painful menstruals, for for women problems, shall we say. There's also a study on this plant possibly using it for severe headaches and for worms, to deworm people. I'll let them deal with those studies because I want no part of that. And I suggest that you, even though that information is on the internet, you do not try and study that yourself. This is not a self-medicating plant. A while back somebody asked me about a dosage on some plants. I'm not a doctor and I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, okay? This plant is a no-no and stay away from it. It's almost as, it is one of the deadliest plants in North America. This is one of the top deadliest plants in North America. So, learn about it. The flowers come out. They turn white on top. They don't look like a Queen Anne's lace. These actually come up and branch off more and have clusters off and around the edges. So it's not one big cluster. It's like a whole bunch of little clusters that make it up. You'll find out more when you study it on the internet and you look up things. I want you guys to find out about the water hemlock because it can be confused so easily with other plants. And this little 2-foot plant, if you were to harvest this and try and eat it, would kill you. No questions asked. This would kill you. So please be careful while you're out there. Learn your wild edibles. Learn your poisonous plants also. I'm Rich from Around the Cabin. I'll see you later.